Hello people, there is a surprise this turn. Apparently Gav didn't take his last throne, so the game keeps running. What has Bogoros to say? I think we should listen. Oh, sorry about that. Came too close to my mic there. Messenger has arrived. 0. Well, killed by a remote, you say? Starts drinking and never stops. Whatever Bogoros was on about was apparently had nothing to do with Gav. But whatever it was, apparently failed. And I have construction aid. Nothing from this shit is something I can make. So let's get Alteration 9, because why not? Let's just try to complete as much as possible. Tons of undead again, more liches, and of course tons and tons of horrors attacking everywhere. And there was a battle in Scuttly Swamps. That's tons of, oh wow, that's a lot of horrors, but we beat that army. And in Ulm we beat this horror army too. And we even lost just one of our elders here. Well, that's unexpected. And we taken the lake there. Let's take a look at the battles. We are attacking horrors in the dark. And here are they. Xigu the horror with his astral claws and his deadly life drain attack. Armor piercing of course, and the astral cores ignore armor completely. And of course they can teleport and blink around the battlefield and see in the dark, and they are ethereal and have high protection and they cause fear. Tons of fear. Xigu has 3 little brothers here like Enquanok the Lesser Horror, and while they are a bit weaker in everything, they are still horrible to fight. And off the other side of the battlefield, oh, apparently horrors attacked each other. Here's a belly maw horror, lots of tentacles and a belly maw. Ouch! Something interesting here? The Soul Torn. A Soul Torn is basically what is left of some common human accidentally getting horrification. I think breast claw horrors are really bad news too. And the Soul Torn is at near -8, so I'm guessing he's only alive because of magical shenanigans. Then here is a Spine Membrane horror. Nothing new here except that they also can use Mind Blast to take over someone's mind. That's several different kinds of nasty. And the Floating Cat horror. One of the weakest, but they have damage reversal and can still cause fear, so they are not to underestimate. Horror Mantis already. It's here. Let's take a look what is happening here and go. As I thought, some of the horrors are fighting each other. We're in luck. So this horror here is keep beating up my people here, while those little horrors here are all fighting each other. Well, some. Now some horror mantis are coming. And apparently my Titan did something. And magic! Yes, magic to the rescue. Now there are only the little horrors left alive. And we keep hitting them with magic spells. And sharp edged swords and so on. And can we take a... Ah, we got one. And he's teleporting around, but And is dead. Now there are only the small fry left over, the horror mantises. And this floating cat horror. Let's see how long this goes. Now the floating cat is fighting the skeleton army. And as you can see, they have kind of trouble hitting. At 1-2 good hits and the battle is over. But wow, this could have gone the other way pretty damn fast. Well, let's see what happened to the smaller cloud of horrifying beings from outer space. Oh, they are already teleporting over to us. Where are they? I can't see them. Ah, there. Not as terrible as I thought. Let's see how long those horrors can deal damage before succumbing. And that was it, I think. Only one left. And we are lucky. All horrors are defeated. Cast away, destroyed, banished back to wherever they came from. Are we still getting hit by lightning strikes from above? Then there are tons of event battles. Something important here. Well, we took over Lake Doom. And we can now take over. Let's just storm it and hope for the best. And we took over freed Ulm again. So now let's march on towards Scartly Swamps. And let's see how good we'll do it over there. Up. I guess you guys can research or something. This is now ours. So let's march onward. Just in case, and leave this guy here in garrison. And on the other side of the map, Lake Doom. Oh, I thought. Storm Castle, please. Oh, Lake of God. Oh, they're both lakes, I just got the names confused. Anyway, tons and tons of stuff. But not much to do until we get some more drones. No spells. And you get a mask. Now he is death level 6. More equipment, please. And monthly spell, Corsman Construction. Now let's see. There is another lich now here, Warm Loaf. And now we're getting close. The next lich can finally have our long dead horseman. Where's our pretender hanging out? Ah, here. Please, more liches. Yes, our dev income has even risen more now that we've taken over this underwater zone with coral gardens, more nature, and black sands, more death. Not that it's any use at this point in the game, but hey, every little bit helps. And we have income again. This means I can do this and try regaining our dominion, at least in our capital. Now let's, for the end of this turn, look at our statistics. Yes, still 4 in run, even though Bogarus is dying and Pair Fangir doesn't do anything, so it's basically just us two at this point. Score graphs. Our dominion has slowly recovered. Now let's make more priests so that it can continue to recover. Thrones. 25 are needed, and now Garth has 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So he needs to take over at least the Throne of the Sun or the Throne of Abundance to win, or 2 of the lesser thrones. So we still have a tiny chance to overtake him. Let's hope for the best, while I'm continue to absorb underwater Pangaea here. And that's it for this turn basically. Since Bogarus has mostly stopped fighting, I'm not really threatened here. The threats will only begin if my ally Garth decides it's easier to take one of my thrones instead of trying to take over whatever is left. Ah shit, he's here already. But still, if I take those 2 thrones and then I'll go gun next for whatever independent thrones are left. And only if Garth is close to winning will I try to combat his thrones. On the other hand, he has so many vampires and other magical shit that he probably can bury me in a couple turns. But maybe I have enough undead to reverse this course of action. At least, yay, we have more income than upkeep, even though we are still in eternal darkness everywhere. Anyway, since we are deep in the endgame now, money isn't that important anymore, except for mage recruits and stuff. You won't need normal armies that much anymore at this point, since your mages can basically nuke everything anyway. But let's see how long this will go on now. Since we got a moment's reprieve here, I honestly thought the game would end now. Well then, that's it for this turn. Until next time, Liploini out.